China has successfully landed its Chang'e-6 lunar probe on the far, dark side of the moon, completing a major step in the mission that could be the world's first. Dramatic footage captured the moment the space lander touched down at the lunar South Pole in 183C to collect lunar samples. Credit: X moment China's Chang'e-6 lunar probe touched the surface of the lunar South Pole. Credit: Rexay video animation by Beijing Aerospace Control Center, BACC, shows the Chang'e-6 probe landing on the far side of the moon. The Chang'e-6 lunar probe and the Long March 5 Y-8 carrier rocket at the Wenchang Space Launch Center in South China's Hainan province. The Long March 5 rocket, carrying the Chang'e-6 mission lunar probe. The landing is a major milestone in the country's ambitious space program, which is now hoping to retrieve rock and soil samples from the moon's rarely explored far side. If successful, China will become the first nation to do so, and will find itself in a powerful position in the space race where players like the US, Russia, India, and Japan are relentlessly competing. On Sunday, the satellite touched down on the lunar South Pole after descending from its orbit about 124 miles above the moon's surface to find a landing site. Huang Wu, an official at the China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation, said, "The descent to a lower orbit carried a few risks, so we needed precise control procedures to put the probe onto its preset trajectory. We had to rapidly reduce the probe's relative speed to zero within 15 minutes. While sunlight falls equally on all sides of the moon, the faraway side is still not visible from the Earth because it always faces away from our planet, and is therefore called the dark side. This is because both the moon and the Earth rotate in sync with each other, and one side of the moon is always away, which makes it seemingly invisible. Chang'e-6 lunar probe will now scour the surface of the moon to gather scientific data that will help fuel